It is one terrifying moment of life, honestly. Having 5 to 10 seizures a day is terrifying because just of what accidents happen during seizures. I was diagnosed with epilepsy when I was 11, but then when I was 21, my neurologist stated to me saying that the best choice was brain surgery. Brain surgery was the best because all medications weren't really taming my seizures or helping my seizures. They were more likely worsening my seizures. And that's another thing I seriously dislike about doctors. But I am glad that there were some other neurologists that I've recently met and even brung up stuff about, like, plants, vegetables, fruits, flowers that actually can help tame your seizures. I'm still shocked out of it because my neurologist that I've had for the past 5 years never agreed with me on half of the shit I brung up before I left her 2 months ago. I don't even freaking understand of why she would disagree against CBD oil and it helped me. I don't understand of why she was against me actually just trying to go for those plants that actually were scientifically proven and shown with my own experience that it actually can help reduce my seizures for different plants and things that I was actually researching about. And herb pharmacy. Yeah, there were many different plants out there that can reduce and be helpful to lessen, to reduce your seizures on a daily basis. I'm still shocked on how I keep on getting hurt so many times. Like, busted lips, black eyes. I'm still shocked out of my mind on from what the stories I've been told. I was told that I tend to have an absent seizure, falling into a grand mal seizure, and then going back into another absence in an aura. I've been sleepwalking too with my epilepsy. Because every single time I have an epileptic seizure, I tend to walk around, and my friends and family tell me that I tend to sleepwalk after my seizures, grand mal seizures. That's like around the time when that sleepwalking would show up. I would just zone out blank and walk around in circles. But for all and nothing in general, if you're epileptic and you have daily seizures, I'd say I'd prefer of people with epileptic seizures like me frequently, because I have mostly absence and grand mal seizures. And in general, I just I just want to explain to the other epileptic patients, when it comes to medication, you should actually realize from all medications, the ones that are made from those chemicals, not the medications that are made by plants. Like, I was on Tegretol, Keppra, Onfi. And I've noticed that I've been on Tegretol and Keppra since day one when I was diagnosed at 11. And then that's why I took myself off the medication, because I was like, how is it getting my seizures to be 10 times worse? Because way back then, I hardly ever had seizures in a month. I only had like 1 grand mal seizure a month. That was it. Sometimes absent seizures too in class, but that was it. And that wasn't really frequently. But when it got into my adulthood, it was just like, after that brain surgery, that's when it really got fudged up in multiple ways. Seizures, because then like, something else I also noticed was when they did the brain scans or whatever before and after the brain surgery, they said I had at least about 5 to 10 seizures a day. But then after my brain surgery, same amount of seizures a day, but less amount of time. That's something else that I say I would agree to say I'm blessed of that, simply because after the brain surgery, even though it did bring back more seizures, because I didn't always have these seizures when I would walk around and just go running off. That started happening after my brain surgery. And that's why I'm just like having a hard time trusting the doctors, because most people from organic pharmacies and stuff and other things that I've read off of the internet is there's actually multiple different plants that actually can help reduce seizures and tame seizures. And you really can get at that, but you have to more likely quit your medication if you really want to get that medication out of your system, all that drama you have with your body. And that's why I'm so confused on how the fuck could these medications be so able to tame my seizures, but even when I'm on the medication I still have seizures, and they would higher my dosage. That's fucked up in my eyes. I'm like, wow, you can higher my dosage, but you're gonna say don't ever go to herbs? Scientifically proven? What, because you can lose your check or something? Yeah, my freaking doctor that I last had, yeah, she disappointed me so much where I'm so shocked. I actually even had a seizure this morning. I have my tongue bitten up and my lip busted. And then it's like, I do have makeup on. I have a scar on my face from about a week ago from collapsing on my face, having a grand mal seizure. Same with this one. I don't know if you can tell the darkness, but yeah, I had to put makeup over it because I just didn't want that to show. It's horrible. And honestly, I just would love to learn more from other epileptic patients. That's why this June 12th, Honolulu, Hawaii, that's where I'm going for the Epilepsy Foundation. Just to check it out, because I would love to meet more people who actually can deal with it. Because it's so freaking terrifying living alone. And I'm just like scared out of my mind because I'm just wondering, like, am I ever gonna die in my seizures? Am I gonna survive long? I mean, and it's just from like the injuries I've gotten so far. That's what gets me so scared. Because, I mean, like, if I really didn't know what's going on exactly, because it's strange. In the past, my dad always explained to me that I would just be like, but then throughout this past year, I've been told from my dad, my stepmom, my friends, that when I have my seizures, I tend to have absent seizures with the grand mal seizures. And after my grand mal seizures, I tend to be sleepwalking afterwards. And it's like I can't even really respond. I'm just walking around and just doing things. And it's kind of scary though, because I've been hearing so many different stories of my life, and that's why it's scary as hell. Because I mean, like, honestly, you see what I mean? Because I say something else that keeps me, like, motivated is like when I feel so depressed. I'll be like, I'm a survivor, I'm not gonna give up, I'm not gonna stop, I'm gonna work harder. I like to sing that just to, like, boost myself up for a motivation and stuff, but honestly, it's like I can't even freaking find jobs easy and fast. It's like, wow, my doctor cut me off from a certain amount, for giving me a certain amount of hours that I can only work weekly. And I'm guessing that's maybe why, because of me being an epileptic patient and I can only work 32 hours a week. It gives me that huge question. It's like, so why can't you hire me? Because people more likely always bring up something about liability. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? You really think that if I want to work a job here, you think I would really want to go take a liability case upon a job? Yeah, I say that. I know it's fucked up and all, but I mean, like, damn, why the fuck would I even want to go find a job if I'm gonna go sue them having a seizure at their place? And I never even thought of that. That's just stuff that was brought up to me from random people I was applying with. And it's just like, damn. But to the ladies and men, if you please can, anything. Yes, I would love to have anyone's opinion of, like, something that could help epileptic patients. I'm seriously, like, disliking my life in ways, but at the same time, I still feel blessed as a motherfucker. Because honestly, it's like, I do feel blessed in a very good way. Because honestly, from how bad accidents have gotten, that's another reason of why I feel like I must be, like, live for a reason or something. Because it's like, how is my life gonna be able to stay so long? Because I feel like, shit, since 11, 5 to 10 seizures a day, and brain surgery a year ago. anything any epileptic patients could possibly comment and state of some things that they do better for themselves and how it helped them. That's all. I just want to learn more. Please and thank you.